world? It's Fess and Reverb, back in the studio with Korg and their two new special edition synths, the Wavestate SE and the Opsix SE. Both of these synths are updated versions of the synths that already existed, but now they have a 61 key bed on it that has full velocity and aftertouch. They're made in Japan, they're bigger, and I think that they're better. With the Wavestate SE in particular, the voices are now doubled. You have more space for your own samples. And the Wavestate and Opsix, they've both been out for a while. They both kind of have their own sort of legacy and style of music. But I was wondering, could we actually make some techno with the Wavestate? The Wavestate is more known for sound designing and sound tracking and just doing crazy wave sequencing. But why not try to make some techno and house tracks with that? And to do that, I figured I'd let my homie D Strange use the Wavestate for a little bit, and I got him in studio as well. D, what's up? How you doing?
That's good. How you doing, man?
Good. How you liking this Wavestate?
You know, I love it. I feel like, you know, the way that the patches are built is endless possibilities. You can basically build a patch across a sequence. So
it's like, it's built totally different than a traditional synthesizer. This isn't like a subtractive synth. It does wave sequencing. So like, how can you use this wave sequencing in the way that you build patches for techno?
yeah, you can take, you know, various pads, leads, you know, synth sounds and build them across the wave sequence and then send them through different mod matrices and create insane rhythms that you can't really do with any other. You know.
And this sequence is like built like on a per step thing. So it's almost like you're sequencing still, right? But you're doing it with actual waveforms that you could also change on a per step basis, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, so it's always gonna keep moving. Like it's, you know, it's always gonna sound unique and interesting. It's pretty sick.
Right, so no wonder why it's got this like reputation for being more about just for sound tracking and just crazy sound design stuff. But how would you like use that in like a techno patch?
I mean, in a techno patch, you know, I'm gonna typically, you know, build it across like 8 or 16 bars and let the rhythm guide me, really. Yeah, I basically got the amp LFO, basically just modulating the octaves that are on this Wavestate. And across the wave sequence, I have, you know, different melodies in the pitch lane of the wave sequence. So like, yeah. Hit the speed modulator, so it affects how the filter responds as well.
That's the thing too, like you could have on the sequence also modulating things per step, right? Like how you're doing with the sequence speed modulator being sent to the filter. That's pretty crazy. And you could do that for like every parameter, right?
Yep, absolutely every parameter. So say I want to change the shape of this individual step. Then hit it with the pitch as well, and it'll respond to the filter in different ways.
So what I do know about this Wavestate is you build this sequence per se in layers, right? So is this using all of the layers or?
This patch specifically is just using the first layer. You know, as I explored it, I'm trying to maximize each layer and, you know, not do too much and see what I can push out of each individual sequence. So yeah, this one, I'm basically modulating the pitch across the sequence and also the speed and how it responds to the LFOs, basically.
Dope. It's got a crazy mod matrix too, right? That's what
No,
you're
it's
saying?
an insane mod matrix. Like you can send it, I believe like 1,000 different places just because, you know, you can send these mods to individual steps. So you could see, I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
So even though it's a wave sequencing synth and it's not really your traditional subtractive setup, you still have like several of Korg's like filters in there that work like in a subtractive way, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You build a wave sequence, and you know you have these analog model filters that create insane textures when they interact with the mod matrix. So it's pretty crazy.
It's dope. So then you got this bass line on another layer, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got that on layer B.
So you got like 4 layers you could work with. So you kind of work this thing like a groove box almost.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That's what I thought. I thought the Wavestate can do some techno, but I wanted to really let a techno artist answer that question, and I think that we answered it pretty well.
Oh yeah, the possibilities on this thing are endless when you start really diving deep into the Wavestate and figuring out, how you can, modulate each, layer with the rhythms.
For sure. Yeah, let's bring these drums back up, and then I got this drum log here. Like, let's jam this out a little bit. Pretty sure you're kind of like me. You're not like a big key player, but we got this new key bed on here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could definitely feel the aftertouch and like hear the aftertouch and like your patches and whatnot, right?
No, yeah, on this key bed, you can, basically the LFOs can interact with, the aftertouch and the velocity. So basically, how you play and, it affects like the intensity
sure.
of the patch. So yeah, this one, it's a little bit darker, a little evil.
Yeah, you would not get that aftertouch. I mean, there was no aftertouch on the first one. Yeah, so Korg sent us the Wavestate and they sent us the new Opsix SE. I know you haven't had a chance to mess with that new Opsix yet, but I got it here. You want to plug it up, see what we can do?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
All right, tight. So I got the new Opsix SE Platinum. I'm putting you right on the spot with this Opsix.
Sir.
What's your thoughts on the SE Platinum so far?
I mean, I think it's pretty sick. I mean, I'm always down with a good FM. The FM sounds sick. And on this joint, you can, control different parameters with the you know, the operator.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I liked about the original Opsix, the fact that it's got all the operators as faders. The original Opsix has the color LEDs on there as well, but I just think they just look better on here because you can actually see which is your carrier and which is your modulator.
Yeah, everything's real hands-on.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Plus we got the same upgraded key bed with velocity and aftertouch as the Wavestate has. And I believe it's like increased from like 30 something voices to like 80 voices now. So
Okay.
pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
So obviously not trying to do a deep dive with the Opsix. If you actually want to get a deep dive on the Opsix, check out the link below where we did a video with the first Opsix and we did a real deep dive into how this altered FM synthesizer works. And I'm glad that you're feeling it too. This is definitely more your FM synth with like more of a subtractive build, how you have all the filters in here as well and like the effects and whatnot. And I think it's even dope that both the Wavestate SE and the new Opsix SE ships with hard cases in the box so you can take this on the go with you when you're on tour. But anyways, D, thanks for dropping in. I'm glad that you're feeling the Wavestate. I'm glad you're feeling this and got to try it out.
Thanks for having me, man.
For sure, for sure. If you didn't think we could make techno with the Wavestate, D Strange just proved you wrong. That's Steve Strange. I'm Fess Grandiose. This is Reverb. As always, stay safe and keep creating. Peace.